Check it out, Mick's got a ratchet strap. He's lifted his fence with it as well here. You lifting your fence with it then? That should be a bit easy, that. Ratchet strap, wagon ratchet, well, not a wagon one, but similar. And it's hoisting the mainsail.
Aye.
It's looking good, that, mate.
Mad inventor for a year.
Professor Derbyshire has attached some more inner blades to hopefully catch some more of the wind. It was catching it, but not strong enough, was it?
No.
It wasn't spinning fast enough, so he's attached them, which with these, they cut down lids off these water barrels as like an inner sail, like a Batman symbol shape that's been attached to the insides of these blades, these sails, and hopefully that'll catch a bit more of the wind. Yeah, it's caught it, hasn't it? And that's helping to hoist it up. What he wants is like a one-man job, which is it's more or less is now, to get that wind turbine up in the air.
Yeah, I think what if I put one on there and attach it to there,
yeah,
on a roll, then it's just leave my handle there. I can just hoist it up and bring it down on that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, now the idea, I'll get a big one of them from work, put it from that top one there, fix it to the ground there, so, and just hoist that up.
But the principle's been tested there, it does work.
Oh, yeah, good old.
That's attached to the top of that first tube, and then the second tube goes up. Notches up. Because it's an hell of a job to fiddle about with them.
Yeah, struggled last time, didn't we?
Just drilling through the pole now, and then a big screw will go through that to fix to the timber, and that should stop it from spinning. Not that it's spinning much, but once the wind gets hold of it, it could turn it. Could turn the actual pole. So the screw should hold it in place, or a couple of pins if you like, putting a couple of pins through to fix. It's turning, and there's hardly a breath of wind. I'll see if I've got some big ones. One's about 3 inch, don't we? Now it's turning. Got a bit of wind. And we're back on my side now. I've got some work to do still. Let's take a look at the onions and garlic from last week. Don't know if you can make that out, but you can see the little snouts poking through. So the garlic started to come up, and the onions are doing well. So we're in the clear polycarbonate greenhouse, and that needs tidying up, doesn't it? Woo-ee! Right, let's get this sorted. Ta-da! A good hour's worth there though, mind you, of weeding, topping and sorting. Those are the plastic water bottles or pop bottles that you do the in-ground watering with. Bury them in the ground and fill them up with the water, and then they go on the top to stop the bees going in. I've found quite a few of the, where are they now? These clips to string up your tomatoes with and your cucumbers with for next year. Yeah, it's all neat and tidy now. I can forget about that now until the new year. Well, it's the new year now, as we know, but the new growing year. Back end of March, this will be utilised. I'm not putting anything in it at the moment because I haven't got anything started to put in there. If you remember last year, we overwintered some brassicas. So we did some cauliflower and some broccoli and cabbage and stuff like that, but unfortunately I haven't started any this year, so I can't get it in, can't put it in. But it's looking a lot better, that. It's looking a lot neater and tidier. I'll close that bug net off and shut up the outer door. And forget about that now. For a couple of months, 2 or 3 months, we'll be getting the tomatoes and cucumbers into there. So they're not looking too bad, our indoor spaces now. This is Tiki Tunnel 2 on the Lady Farmer's side. That's all cleared out and ready to rock and roll for next year. Again, we've got the in-ground waterers and the caps for them there to stop the bumblebees falling in. Some more of the clips. This needs a little bit more tidying up in here, but we're alright as we stand. Look at them there. Those are the ones that I didn't favour when we planted out the onions. Some garlic there. I need to get some more tidying up done in here. But it's not looking too bad. Certainly a lot better than it was, boys and girls. I've just been surveying my kingdom, having a quick look around. Got some plans afoot. That path that we did in the summer is still looking beautiful and straight. I'll show you. Remember the paved pathway that we created? That's it. And it's still straight as a die. I'm a good un, me. I'm not a bad un. It's looking alright. I'm going to have to keep coming down though and keeping on top of this tidying up and weeding malarkey. These are flowering bulbs that are coming through. I covered that over because I'm going to patio that, but there's flowering bulbs underneath that I missed. I'm going to have to sort that stump out as well. Get that below ground level, about 1 inch or 2 below ground level, so I can get the flags on top, the pavers on top. I've got pavers here, but these are going to be used to continue on the path going up between the 2 plots. That's the Lady Farmer's side, and that's my side. Next job as well, probably when we get a dry day, is for me to get in there and weed all that out, and that's going to be an absolute pain in the backside to weed out that. Bradley's cage. But these kales have got to come out now. They're well past the best, and everything else was just total weed in there. So yeah, that's the next job. Onwards, continue. Here, have a look at these. These are looking alright though. Look at the thyme and the rosemary's coming through nice again. But yeah, we've got the garlic. All the garlic seems to be popping its nose up. All the garlics are popping their noses up. And the onions are looking still fine and dandy, like neat little soldiers in a row. So that's not so bad. But yeah, you're just going to keep on top of things. Gets messy. Decide what we're going to do with bits and bobs. It's like these beds here. I'm in 2 minds as to whether to take these out, these fruit bushes, and having them for veggies again. But yeah, I've got to make my mind up in the next couple of months what we're going to be doing with these beds. Look at how waterlogged that one is there. We have had a lot of water, a lot of rain, but that's looking pretty bad, isn't it? These were just shallots that I forgot about. It's going to be a full bed of shallots that I bet next year. Get them cabbages out there past the best. Yeah, it's all titivation. But yeah, we've got some paving to do for sure. Continue on up there, carry on up the top there. And these pavers that are here, these ones, of which there are what, 12 of them. Those are going to be going in that area in front of the black shed of death, which is this one. The same size of those ones. Straighten them up, level it all off again, and get that paved. So that's a little project that's going to be coming up. Yeah, so that bit and that bit. Also straighten out these Victorian stroke Edwardian style brick beds that we've got up at the top. Straighten all those out, tidy that up, get the salt, get all the salt down for the pathways, because the salt's definitely worked on these, on this area. That was about 10 weeks ago that we salted that. There's not a weed in sight. But yeah, no weeds in the beds obviously, but on the pathways, that's where you want the salt. Sodium chloride. Hello! Now it's been persistently raining all day today, but I managed to get some flags down with the assistance of old MacDarby. I'll let you have a look. It just carried on up at the top end there, got another 6 paving slabs in to continue on the path up to where the wooden greenhouse is. The clear 6mm twin wall polycarbonate greenhouse, the first one that we built. I'll show you. So the path ended there, sort of flush with the Lady Farmer's polytunnel. So we've continued it on. Mick gave us a lift putting the first 3 in. We've got 3 or 2.5 bricks there just to raise it up, have it as a step, and then they carry on up there. I'm going to pack a little bit more under there. There's a couple that are slightly dropped, but it's the weather really, so it's dead muddy, so I'm going to pack them underneath there in the end. But they're in, and they're not too bad. You know, there's not too many lips on them, so it's alright that. Carried on. I've got a little bit more to shift here, weed wise, but and a load of muck to move. But yeah, that path's in. It carries, like I say, it carries on up to there. I'm going to backfill that with like decorative stone or something like that, just to fill the gaps. And then we've got access then into the clear 6mm twin wall polycarbonate greenhouse at the top. But yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that. It's alright. It forms the path now all the way down between the 2 plots. Cushy, I like it. Well, we're here at Pole Green Nurseries on Church Lane in Charnock Richard, and it's our first visit of the year. So I'm going to take a look and see what we've got on offer at Pole Green as regards to seeds. Going to be buying some seeds, taking a look around, and seeing what tickles my pickle. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, it's very windy today down on the little farm, so you might have to bear with us with that, sound wise. Let's take a look at the seeds that tickled my pickle. Okay, so let's start with the pulses. Got our broad beans, Bunyard's Exhibition. Standard variety, that, always a good producer. The gardener's favourite for over 100 years. So 100 years of gardeners can't be wrong, can they? Now we've got the peas there, early onward, and Douce Provence. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but there's 350 pea seeds in each one of those packs. We love peas, especially the Lady Farmer and the kids. Very few of them ever make it home with these ones. Moving on, potato. I couldn't resist. I got some potatoes as well, some early spuds. So we've got the Swift, Pentland Javelin, and Red Dukes of York. Now you only get 8 of the Swift, but you get 10 of the Pentland Javelin, and you get 8 of these. They weren't very much, they were a couple of quid, something like that. But yeah, so essentially with all of those spuds that we've got there, I'm going to do them in buckets, 1 per bucket. So we're going to have 26 buckets of potatoes. So that's the first lot. These are going to be started off indoors, inside the polytunnel, in the buckets, this month. You should leave it till the middle of March, really, but we're going to be putting them in earlier than that to try and get some proper first earlies, get them quick. Moving on from that, we've got the sort of brassicary types. There's a nice cauliflower there called Zaragoza F1. Zaragoza F1. Got some celery. I know celery's not strictly a brassica, but we're going to be starting some celery off this month as well, in February. Same with the salads. We've got the lettuce there, Tom Thumb, and we've got oak leaf Nirvana, and I've gone for colour there. Quite a dark, beautiful, shiny coloured lettuce there. Same with that one, very vibrant red. attractive with excellent flavour, and resistant also to leaf aphid and downy mildew. And that's all right. Each one of them will do a family's salad, if you like. Lettuce, mini heads, perfect for small spaces. So that's what we're going to utilise that for. These ones. Alliums, got some Paris silver skin there. I want to do pickling, so I need a lot of pickling onions. There's 500 seeds in there, so hopefully we're going to be laughing with that. I'm going to do a bit of an experiment as well, where I'm going to be putting some of those seeds into buckets. So we're going to do those little silver skins in buckets and have them bobbed about all over the plot. Then we've got our leeks, blue soleils. Again, forgive my pronunciation if it's crap. Very hardy winter variety, deep blue purple leaves. And that can be harvested, as you can see there, that can be harvested from November to February. So that's going to be a late cropper. This is going to be a sort of autumn going into winter cropper, that one. So I'm fancying we're going to be pulling those out around September, October time, because we're going to be starting those off this month as well. And then we're moving on to our fruits in the form of cucumbers. Pachysandra F1 cucumbers. I've gone for the heavy cropping all-female type. So that means when the flowers come out, they're all female, the flowers. And they still get pollinated, they're like a self-pollinator. And you'll still get fruits coming through. But what you do get on certain cucumber crops is you'll get male and female flowers, which is what this one is. I do believe a Telegraph improved. Dark green, flavoursome fruits. They get quite long, them as well. We had a 22-inch one last year of those. So yeah, dark green, flavoursome fruits. What I do like about King seeds as well is if you look on here, it tells you what the nutritional content is as well. Good source of potassium, carotenoid and antioxidants. So yeah, I mean, if you look at some of the other ones as well, you've got vitamin K, vitamin C, beta carotene, lutein. It tells you what the nutritional goodness is that's inside them. Of course, we all know about the brassica family. Brassicas are very good for you. Couldn't find any early starter broccoli, so we're going to start the broccoli next month, but these ones we're going to start off this month. So yeah, we're moving on. There's your cucumbers. So there's the long ones, sort of like medium size, but with good flavour. With the Pachysandra. Alicante tomatoes, extremely good sweet flavour, and they are very nice. Harbinger, I haven't grown before, but it says it's an early and heavy cropper. So we're going to we'll have a crack with that. Harbinger. Never grown it before. We'll see how it goes on. 75 seeds in each. If you look at this one though, there's only 4 seeds in this one. So I might leave that one till the end of the month to give it a better shot. So they're going to be started off indoors, obviously, but it's not a heated greenhouse, this. Same with these ones. You've got the sun gold there. There's only 10 in there. There's 30 of those golden crown, which we're going to have a go at this year because I've never grown them before. Sun gold, know all about sun gold. Very lovely, very tasty. Grown them for the last 3 years. Kids love them. And the Alicante is the same, but we're trying these golden crown, up to 50 fruits per truss. So again, we're going for the quantity and the quality. The best yellow tomato we have ever tasted. That's fair enough, from King's. So yeah, there's our seeds. Our seed selections. Let's back up a little bit. And that's what we're going to be starting in February. So stay tuned for that. We're going to get the seeds off and running. A couple of them this weekend, and then through the month. But yeah, let us know in the comments below what you're starting this month in February. And I might be tempted to buy some of your selections as well. Alright, see you later, boys and girls. Alright, boys and girls. So I'm hoping you're having a good 2022 so far. And it's better than 2021 and 2020 were, but it remains to be seen, doesn't it? Hopefully so. Have a great week. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. This is Guru MURPHINDA signing out. And remember, we love you all. Take care of yourselves and each other. And keep growing with your heads down. Alright, that's the key. Ta-da now. Take care. Bye-bye.